In just seconds, they would start to pick up an immense amount of speed as they plummeted into the depths of the launch pad. After falling down a steep drop, they would burst into a place known as the rubber room. This room was lined by thick walls of rubber in order to absorb the energy from an explosion. The rubber at the end of the slide was also designed to slow the crew down, but this didn't always work. During testing, the water would build up at the bottom of the slide, and instead of slowing them down, it caused them to slide all the way to the end at an incredible speed. One worker actually broke several bones in his body after crashing into the end. From here, the crew would make their way through this enormous blast-proof door where the actual bunker was. This room hasn't been accessible for decades, and only a handful of people have been allowed to enter. After making their way down the slide, the crew would find themselves in the rubber room. From there, they would enter through a passageway and into the blast room, a dome-shaped room featuring 20 chairs that the crew would strap themselves into. The dome itself was made out of super thick steel and concrete, capable of surviving a blast pressure of up to 500 psi. To put this into perspective, the blast pressure from an explosion starts to become lethal for humans at around 40 psi. In order to protect everyone inside from the immense shockwaves, the entire floor was floating on a series of 24 giant springs. These disconnected the room from the surrounding concrete, meaning the vibrations had less material to travel through. The blast from an explosion could cause an acceleration of up to 75 Gs, roughly double what you'd expect to feel in a car crash. These springs would absorb most of that acceleration and reduce it to just 4 Gs, keeping the crew inside perfectly safe.